get rid of these pack people forever!
Well, that's certainly a way to open a game, isn't it? Hey everybody, Nick the Lion now here for my brand new Let's Play, and this time it's going to be one of my all-time favorite games, and one of the games really one of the very first games I ever played as well. This is a game I grew up with and I've always been playing ever since it came out, and that is Pac-Man World 2. So yeah, let's have a lot of fun with this. This game's a great platformer, and I already know I'm going to have a really good time showcasing this game for you guys. So yeah, let's go ahead and do it. We've got a new game here. And we'll go ahead and make a new file. Let's have some fun with this. So what's going on in the world of Pac-Man in this game?
Pac-Man! Terrible, terrible news! Pac-Land is in serious danger. The ghosts have unwittingly unleashed an ancient evil upon us by removing the golden fruit from the tree. According to this book, our ancestors fought against this very evil. In ancient times, the great wizard Pac created a powerful potion that turned 5 fruit from Pac-Land into the golden fruit that was stolen today. Armed with these magical fruit and a great deal of bravery, Sir Pac-a-Lot faced the all-powerful ghost known as Spooky. Sir Pac-a-Lot defeated Spooky and imprisoned him. And he has remained there until now. Pac-Man, the golden fruit are in the hands of the devious ghosts, and Spooky is on the loose again. You must retrieve the golden fruit and defeat Spooky, or all of Pac-Land will be doomed.
Alright, so we gotta stop the evil Spooky. And with that, we get hopping right into the game here. This right here is well, technically, really is kind of like an overview at the thing, but it's technically also the first level of the game. It's called Pac Village, and it shows you everything that you need to know. This right here is the arcade for like when you unlock arcade games later on, which you do by 100%ing the game and all that good stuff. And you also learn about stuff like this, which becomes the health wedge, which will be used to recover some health whenever you get hit. Pac Dodge, of course, as you all know, are the standard collectible for Pac-Man games. An extra life, when obviously we need to gain extra lives. And you can also collect tokens in this game too, which are used to help unlock arcade games. And of course, they're showing you the exit as well. Alright. Now let's get into Pac-Man World 2. So yeah, essentially, this right here is like basically how this game works. You run around collecting Pac Nuts, and of course also try to get some other collectibles on the way too. Of course, returning from the first Pac-Man World, if you guys have played that, is the buff bounce. So you can use this to kill enemies and also reach greater distances. You also got a red roll here, which is used to bump into and kill enemies. Pac-Man also has other abilities too, so you have the ability to drop kick. And you'll also see right here that there, as is typical for a Pac-Man game, you got fruits to collect. And basically how this works is that like the game keeps track of like how many specific fruits you got, and there's always a specific amount for every level. You can also see we just got our first token, which as you mentioned is for the arcade. So yeah, basically so right there, you know, we got 2 apples right now. Once you collect like all the apples once you collect all the apples for this stage, they'll signify it by showing that you got like all apples collected. And same thing here with the melon. So essentially what that is doing is basically tracking of how much stuff you got for each level. And each level also has a certain amount of Pac Dots to collect as well, and usually it's quite a bit too from what I remember. So yeah, if you're going to try to 100% this game, that's definitely something to look out for. Personally though, I've never really cared to try to 100% this game. It's honestly way too frustrating to do so, especially considering the fact that you can literally miss out on stuff just by dying, so you have to like recollect everything, so really it's just never seemed worth it to me. especially because there are, believe it or not, a couple frustrating parts in this game. Not a lot. There's maybe like only maybe 3 or 4 levels in this game. Honestly, they're like really bad to deal with. But even still, with that in mind, it's just it's never made much sense to me to try to go for all the collectibles. And besides, really the whole point to me in this game is just beating it anyway. So that's going to be the point of this playthrough. We're just going to go play through the game and beat it. But I will go ahead and quickly show you before we actually get into the first level. We'll go ahead and show you the arcade here because this definitely is interesting. So yeah, basically, the more tokens you collect, like we said, we unlock some of these games. You got the original Pac-Man right here. You got Pac Attack. You got different music. You got Pac-Mania. And then Miss Pac-Man. So yeah, I think Miss Pac-Man, you basically have to 100% this game in order to actually unlock it, which I've never given any request of doing so. I just can imagine never unlocking Miss Pac-Man, but it's definitely still a cool game to have for sure. It is definitely nice if you can go play all these retro Pac-Man games in this game. It's a nice way to add to an already great platformer, I must say. But yeah, the arcade is definitely pretty cool, and I can definitely see some longtime fans of Pac-Man making good use out of it. Anyway, though, I don't really want to spend too much time delving into all the nitty-gritty. I think you guys probably get the gist of it by now. So once I collect these fruits here, let's go ahead and end this first level here. Let's get on to the game. And yes, I will go ahead and be saving. I also will go ahead and say right now that I am playing this game on the Dolphin emulator, so you might notice occasionally a couple weird things and bugs here and there. Unfortunately, it's just really difficult to capture GameCube games in the official hardware in good HD quality. I definitely think this is a much better solution to it. So even though, of course, there might be occasional issues, it's just going to be the best way I'm going to be able to handle games like this. So it's just going to be the way it is. But either way, I think it still looks really nice overall. I definitely think it honestly looks a lot better than me playing the GameCube anyway. But yeah, I just wanted to throw that out there really quick. Anyway, for our first major level of this game, we got the Bare Basics, which is definitely an appropriate title because it kind of shows you the kind of mechanics you'll encounter in this game. So yeah, as I can see right here, you get the little characters that Pac-Man collects, and of course, as always in the Pac-Man games, you can use it to gobble up your ghosts, and of course, get more fruit as well. Definitely reminiscent of Pac-Man a lot here. There's a lot of pack pellets on this part. Like I said, I'm not going to try to collect all of them, but I definitely will still try to get at least a good amount of them, and there might still be a couple levels here and there that I might, 100%, just not the whole game. So yeah, as it says here, jump a fan, it's pretty obvious. Of course, also grab ledges. Go down here and collect these pack pellets. Yeah, it honestly just really feels so smooth, too. Like, a lot of stuff in this game just feels natural. The only thing that doesn't really feel natural, honestly, is just the camera. And of course, sometimes you can miss pack dogs, so you can just go back and get them like that. But yeah, as you can see, I just butt bounce to kill that bear. The butt bounce really does come in handy for killing a lot of the enemies, so you don't really have to worry about that ever at all. Let's go ahead and rev roll to make our way up this hill. And sometimes we have to activate the switch of butt bounce in them too, so we can go ahead and advance to the next part of the stage. And yeah. Yeah, honestly, if you play Pac-Man World 1, I would say for the most part the moveset in this game isn't exactly like revolutionary or anything like that. There's nothing that's gonna, like, blow your socks off. But honestly, the big thing to me is just that it all works really well. And the way I think, honestly, everything just feels so cool in this game. I'd say I have the camera trapped behind this tree there, oh my god. But yeah. Everything just feels a lot better. reach a certain amount of pack dots, it'll also give you additional health too, so that is also something to keep in mind. Also grab these metal things to help us go underwater too. Kind of similar to how Metal Mario works in a lot of 3D Mario games. As you can see, we got all the cherries from this level. Awesome. Yeah, even just doing this is fun. Like, even just going down here and exploring, like, the underwater, it really does give you good vibes, honestly. And of course, just going to, like, these little boxes, this will signify which course which you need to get in order to unlock it. You see, there's only one orange level, so you can already just open that box and get done with that goal. And we got all the pack dots. Nice. That's going to be the end of the first main level of this game. Very nice. So yeah, as you can see for each level right here, it'll show you like how much of that you completed. So we got about 88% of this done. We got all the pack dots, but we go back here. I missed the melon. I missed an apple, and I also missed a strawberry too, so theoretically if I wanted 100% this level, there's 3 more things I would have had to get. But unfortunately, the way this game works, you can't just go back and get those things. It will actually make you go through and do the whole thing again, so just do keep that in mind. You know, the game does, if you're going for 100% completion, the game does expect you to get everything in one try. But anyway, for the next level, let's go to Canyon Chaos. So yeah, most of the first 2 levels, as you'd expect for a first one, are just pretty basic. They're mostly just there to how they can use some mechanics in this game. All right. I'm actually about to die, wow. There also are checkpoints you can grab too in case something does happen, so that's also something you can make use of as well. Pretty standard for 3D platformers, and god dang it. Yeah, I knew it would be a kind of risk to try to get that orange, but oh well. Not gonna sweat about it. Alright, this that should give us enough to get a health thing back. Yep. Nice little corner ride. Bear tried to get it through, so unsuccessful. A strawberry down there. I almost killed myself there again. Wow. Alright, and then we'll go back into the switch thing. We can become tiny. Rev 1 hitter, and there we go. I didn't really need to do the Rev part, just thought it'd be cool if I did the level like that. But yeah, that's the under level of the game. I think we got just one more in the first world to get done, and then we got the first boss. Yep. You can start seeing the just how fun this game is to explore. Already got our first checkpoint. I really do like swimming in this game. They pretty much refined it so well, honestly. It's got the perfect balance. Mark a little trail there. Get another one. All right. The Revolution starts coming into use. Just know the right time to release and you're golden. Unfortunately, I missed that melon, but whatever, I'm not going to go back and get it. All right. Like I said, we're on out to the first boss fight. Yeah. Thanks for telling me your weakness, genius. Anyway. Yeah, as it says here in the first phase of this boss, you just gotta bounce his tongue. Pretty easy all around. I almost actually missed that one. We'll see about that. Interestingly enough, it's like this was obviously back when they weren't comfortable with giving Pacman a voice, but they actually do give Pacman a voice in the next time. I will go ahead and say right now though that I'm not going to be LPing Pacman a little free from my channel because honestly I hate that game. Which is funny because I love this game so much, but Pacman World 3 is just awful. So yeah, don't expect a Let's Play of that game on my channel, at least not anytime soon. One more red roll, we should be Oh, actually, 2 more rep roll. Actually, I'm good. The golden cherry. Whee! We're awesome. All right. So yeah, I'm thinking I'll probably just do like the first level of the next world here, and then I'll stop for this part. I think for the most part, I'm gonna try to tackle 3 to 4 levels per video. However, because in this first part, I kind of wanted to introduce the mechanics of this game a little bit and like show you like how everything works and stuff. I will go and do it for a little bit longer, but I think for like most of the rest of the parts, especially since it's a relatively short game, I'm also just gonna be doing like 3 or 4 levels, maybe 5 if like time permits. But anyway, first level of the second one was called Bedowing Woods. Let me just say I love these levels because you get to actually bounce on trampolines, so whee! Oh jeez, I mean, what a plane right drop right there. Yeah, just bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. Oh, you can get extra life right there. All right. I also will say that this game is multi-platform. If you're learning what version I'm playing the GameCube version, like I said, on an emulator. There also is a PS2 and Xbox version. The PS2 version is actually the one I think I played the most, especially back when I had my backwards compatible PS3. But I think overall, out of the GameCube version and the Xbox version are the best, just because of the fact that you know, they got slightly better visuals and stuff. But for the most part, it's the same amazing game on all 3 platforms, so you won't really go wrong regardless of what version you go with. Yeah, sometimes the switches can also be used to lead to other things like that, so now we gotta go ahead and make our way back down there. Do we have any apples yet? No, we don't. Okay. I think I could be one in this box. Nope. We'll make our way down. Oh, geez, man, that was not good. I took a pretty big fall there. Stutter switch. Now, where's this gonna lead us? To the checkpoint. All right. Oh, and I can also see right here what I just left here is a Galaga thing. I'll go and show one of these off, but these are basically kind of like the classic Pac-Man mazes you might all be familiar with if you played like Pac-Man like either on the Atari or on the arcades. This is basically exactly like that, but like in 3D format. It's interesting, but honestly, compared to most of the rest of this game, it's really not that fun. I think honestly, these sections are kind of like the low point of this game. They kind of feel a bit awkward, and obviously because of the more free perspective you can get, kind of have like funky camera stuff, so. Yeah, not the greatest, but it's cool, I guess. But yeah, I might show like maybe like 2 or 3 of these off, but honestly, they're nothing really to write home about. Yeah, I think if I take just like one or 2 more deaths, I'm done for this race. Yep, that's it. But yeah, like I said, cool little novelty. Not something I'm really going to make use of in this Let's Play. But alright, let's go ahead and do some more awesome bouncing. And I already got all the melons, and there's just 2 of them. I would still say like some of these kind of levels are like some of the most fun levels I've played in like almost any video game. They really are just such a nice time. Oh shoot. That was a weird death I took. Nice little run action right here. Bunch of girls coming in at once. Well, more opportunity to clean up. Shoot, now it's died. Alright, but yeah, that's Bedowing Woods. Despite that weird death I took, I honestly really do love that level. So much fun to just bounce around everywhere. And thankfully the next level's a lot like that. Although, like I said, I'm gonna cover that in the next video. Alright, so yeah, that's gonna do it for part 1 of my Let's Play of Pacman World 2. Thank you all for watching. I hope you guys all get an appreciation for this game as much as I have. Like I said, it really is a great game in my opinion. I think this game honestly truly is like one of my all-time favorite platformers. It's just been so much fun to play ever since I was a kid. And getting to pass on these memories down to you will be a great thing. And really, I'm just glad I finally get to record Genki games in general. But yeah, there's still a bunch more fun content to come with this game. I hope you're all looking forward to it. This has been part 1 of my Pacman World 2 Let's Play. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys all for part 2 very soon. Take care.